whatever you're doing, okay, whatever magic you're doing, it's working. You are a magical being, and that's being infused into everything that you do. And your authenticity is its own currency. And oh boy, is it magnetic. I literally just want to roll my eyes when I say that. Because there's definitely an essence of just, you've entered into an era of surrender. Okay, I feel like you've surrendered any fears that you have when it comes to being perceived, and you're really just stepping into your element. And I'm hearing the elemental factors are in your favor right now. They're showing me the 𝓘𝓷𝓼𝓬𝓮 card, which basically talks about environmental conditions are aligned with you right now, where there are endless possibilities brewing. Now, this is about something that you're doing that's going to be cross-pollinating, and it's going to be happening fast. This is you attracting bees like honey. Okay, literally. I'm going to go ahead and share with you the astral travel message that I had. So I saw authenticity literally being its own currency, and I also saw a married couple. And it wasn't perfect, right? The partnership wasn't perfect, but it was relatable, especially to a wide audience. So this is like 11th house energy. Marriage is also about something that you've been devoting yourself to, right? Maybe you haven't felt like you've been perfect in this execution. Maybe it's something that you also feel contracted to do on a soul level, but there's also, you know, kind of fears or limitations that I'm hearing it's like they're showing me a funhouse mirror where it kind of distorts the way that you see yourself. So I don't think you really quite understand how beautiful you are, and that's others' favorite part about you, okay? You may not understand just how beautiful you are because you see yourself a very specific way. And I'm hearing it is a rarity as well, like the magic that you embody and infuse into everything that you do, or just the way that you do it, is designed with your own authentic energetic signature. There was another message that was coming through there, but we'll see if it comes back around. Anyway, this could be something that you feel like contracted to do on a soul level. So despite maybe there being uncomfortability in some way, you still show up for this thing, or you still devote yourself to this thing, you know? That's what I'm seeing. Anyway, I'm also seeing a florist for some reason. So I don't know if that's for someone specifically, but it could just be about receiving your flowers, because in my tea leaf message deck, it talks about compliments from an admirer or secret admirers that you have as well. So yeah, that's super interesting. There could be a way that you kind of arrange things or you do things. Anyway, their marriage wasn't like perfect, but it was relatable to a wider audience, and it was raw and it was real. That's what I was saying. And they showed their married life and the reality of having a baby, and how it wasn't all glitz and glam, but it was something that people could resonate with. And, you know, the baby is about things that you create in this realm, and it being, I'm hearing something that leads to opportunities born from authenticity. Okay. Now, I also saw someone at a bus stop, and I said that you had a scent that the bees would like. And because of that, you managed to get on an earlier bus. Now, buses in the metaphysical realm, not only does it represent you being somewhere where there's a pickup point and also a drop-off point, right? So it's like the distance between two events, but it also represents an opportunity that takes you there. And things began cross-pollinating as a result of that. So this is about the currency of authenticity, and it's being its own form of wealth, okay? With community and 11th house energy, this could be you gaining, I'm hearing momentum, attraction, cultivating an audience, okay, of some kind. But there's definitely something that you could be being like watched in regards to, but you're being reminded that your unfiltered self is very, very magnetic, and I'm hearing is drawing in all kind of responsibilities apparently. So this could be opportunities that require a level of responsibility. I'm hearing see through into completion, but it's drawing things from a network. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Now, with the family, and again, raising the child, it does show that things aren't just flawless and glossy, but it does feed the soul. And there could be something that you do that just speaks to others on a soul level, right? And the scent that the bees would like definitely represents, again, a sense of community, a sense of things cross-pollinating, something being very fertile, right? And the bees being drawn towards you at the bus stop shows that your energy is just naturally attractive. Again, it also could be beneficial. Something that you offer could be very, very beneficial in some way, and your vibration pulls opportunities to you without force, right? It's something that you're naturally drawing in, because I'm hearing um oh, there's actually a quote, I feel like it says the flower just focuses on its own, unfoldment, right? It focuses on um really just unfolding itself petal by petal, and the bee comes to find it. So there could be something around you being at a point where you don't see that your pollen, right, or the energy, and I'm seeing almost as if you're what's it called, pheromones. So there could be something attractive, okay, just something like that, right, that's like giving off. It's like the energy, right, that you embody. um and it kind of is an exothermic reaction where there's some kind of light or joy that you're kind of um transmitting in some way, and it's being received really, really well. It's like you're being received. They're showing me Venus in the 11th house. You could have that natally, or maybe that's like a transit that's going on with you right now. I'll take a look at that. But this is about you being really seen favorably in the public eye, potentially online. Doesn't have to be. This could be amongst your friendship groups of some kind. But yeah, it's super, super beautiful. So a lot of opportunities could be coming your way as well. You're definitely just again seen someone that's just very, very beautifully, especially energetically. I'm hearing the outside matches the inside too with you. So yeah, the bus arrived earlier, and that represents a synchronicity. So how do I say this? The energy is being amplified right now for you in your field. Timelines are adjusting around you because of the huge magnetic force that you are. Things are collapsing into your reality much faster, okay? It does feel like there is a collapse. So it does feel like there's a wormhole energy for you where you're being carried faster forward, and things that would usually happen over a certain distance of events is happening much, much faster for you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And yeah, it does represent like a connecting point. So this is almost something that becomes like a golden elixir or nectar for others. And in return, it accelerates your path. So it does feel like something that you're pouring out. Maybe I'm seeing 11th house energy is Aquarius and it's the water bearer, but I'm seeing you be the nectar bearer. Okay. So there could be something that you're just able to pour into the cosmos, It could be about how you kind of pour your soul's essence into this system, into this network, and it leads to a level of inspiration. It leads to a level of your presence being something that actually fertilizes your growth in some way. Like your authenticity is something that does fertilize your growth, and it is a two-way exchange, right? It is something that's being poured back into you, and it's almost like a level of surrender where there's a level of giving and receiving. So I feel like I'm hearing you're entering into the flow of exchange. I'm hearing the law of exchange that's happening in reality, but they're showing it as like a figure eight or infinity symbol for some reason. So it feels like this exchange is aligned with your infinite nature in some way. But yeah, it is reminding you that you don't need to be perfect as well, but your truth is something that's going to resonate to a wider audience. So I'm going to pull a Starseed message because I have it in front of me first and foremost. This is going to be like a check-in message, but yeah, your frequency, it draws in allies. Okay, it draws in, I'm hearing alliances, and you're the pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So I don't know what you're doing, but listen, this is the connection that you have to source, right? This is the source core. It's the source light. So yeah, trust that your realness is the very thing that moves you forward faster, and it multiplies whatever it is that you may be planting right now as well. You're already doing it. Keep facing your true north. So this is definitely, again, something aligned with your north node. Stop overthinking it. This is what I mean. Something that you've been overthinking, something that you've been looking at. And I'm hearing it's perfectly imperfect. You're a work in progress, but also a masterpiece. The weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So again, these are things that I feel like you've inherited that you're releasing during this time. It does talk about Star Brother, which is the creation, right? It's the result of you taking aligned action. And I'm hearing aligned embodiment with your soul's expression. That's what it feels like. It feels like the soul is expressing itself through something that you do. And I'm hearing the vessel is merely a medium for that. I'm hearing it's actually an instrument. The vessel is an instrument for you to be able to play in this third dimensional realm. Okay, it's merely plasma life. It's merely a carbon-based life form for your plasma origins to begin to play in, so that you can actually create tangible things, right? Or the illusion of solidity here. That's what I'm seeing. It's for you to go through the process of, it's quite interesting because on a quantum level, they're showing me things that manifest instantaneously the moment that you visualize them. Like they're there, they make an appearance in your reality. But in the third dimension, there's a lag time. So there is a distance between you visioning that and then being able to take inspired action towards it. And that creates momentum to collapse a thought form that exists within the field through space and time, and it download into your third dimensional experience, which allows you to experience the journey of that. And there's something around the journey is something that they want you to admire right now, because this is the journey of seeing and remembering the worth within you before the external validates it. You know, it's almost like art that you're creating and being able to admire yourself before it's released into the world. I'm not sure what this is. I kind of want to take a look at you then. Let's take a look at you real quick. This could be fun. There's less rules than you think there is. You can swap the order from things, you know, you can wear something inside out, you know, there's less rules than you may think that there is. You can change the way that you want to say something. It may not be traditional. Ace of Cups. You're shown as someone that has a big heart. Okay. The Ace of Cups is somebody who, again, pause, right? It's like this is like a golden elixir that you have. But the Nine of Swords is here at the base. Mars in Gemini. Mars likes to move down one direction. Gemini is a dual sign, which shows mentally you have a lot to give, right? But you could be thinking about how it's going to be received before you even create it, right? It's almost like, are you creating from a place of being perceived, or are you creating for creation's sake? You know, that's, I feel like, something that you're coming back to that I'm hearing is like a question of the soul, you know? And I'm hearing it's a rhetorical question that the soul is asking the vessel, right? The thoughts. I'm hearing that coexists within you. So it's super, super interesting, the Ace of Cups. You have a lot to give, but you could be your worst critic or overthink the things that you have to do or how they're going to be received, right? That's how, and this is something that no one else sees, right? Mentally, no one else really sees this go on with you. But the Ace of Cups here, this is how you're being seen, right? Someone that just has a lot to give, has this never-ending stream of just this beautiful elixir. For some reason, the Kippers keep, like, speaking to me right now, so I'm going to go ahead and get a Kipper message for you. How are you being, like, seen right now? Oh. Okay. Thief and unexpected income. Now, the thief is right behind this. So again, someone that has a lot to give, but could kind of rob themselves potentially, or have, you know, thief energy is something, it's where you can reject yourself before you're rejected. It can be where you kind of rob yourself the opportunity or opportunities in general because you're worried about something. Okay, you're worried about if this coin is going to be accepted. That's super interesting. This is something internally, and again, it's something that's going on behind the scenes with you. Maybe it's something that you're revisiting there as well. So I'm hearing there's so much that you are, again, the law of exchange, going to receive as a result of putting something out there. Don't rob yourself the opportunity of that. Because we have false person at the base, which is 8th house energy. It can be your own fears, insecurities that are like repressed and suppressed. Let's see. I'm hearing finish the storyline because it's not over. Marriage, right? The marriage may not be perfect, but this is about aligned actions to support the soul's journey, right? You have courtship, also another alchemical marriage. It's not by coincidence that you feel devoted to this thing. You know, that's the energy that I get with you. It's almost like there's a reason why you feel devoted. I'm trying to come up with like an analogy that would be kind of funny. Let me think. I'm seeing like someone do something, but it's not perfect, but that's why people love it. Okay, so I don't know, like this could be you. All right, let's just say someone has like a cooking channel. I don't know why this is coming up, but let's just say someone has a cooking channel, and like that's kind of objective when it comes to what tastes good, right? But I'm just seeing, maybe they feel like they're a horrible cook, or they feel like they can't cook, or, you know, they're not able to cut things, like Gordon Ramsay would, right? Or Jamie Oliver, or all these different kind of, you know, different chefs. And they're worried about how they're cutting their onions and how that's going to be received from a wider network, right? Especially if this is, let's just say 11th house energy, it's something that they put online on social media, or it's like a gathering, okay? This can also be like an event that's being thrown in your home, and you have friends or you have like a audience, right, that are kind of watching you cut these onions, and this person's cutting the onions, they have people watching them, and it's like, you know, they're not like super, super fine or super, super fast. Maybe, I don't know, there's like something there, right? It's something mentally. No one else is paying attention to it, but it's you, right? And that's what I'm seeing, but you don't realize that they're standing watching you cut the onions, right? Or sitting watching you cut the onions, even if it's online, 11th house energy, because they just like your company. They like the company of the conversation that you have while you're doing this thing. It's not, that's what I mean. It's like not about the cooking. It's not about, even if this is like I don't know, I'm also seeing like a makeup, like guru, I don't know what they're called, but like a beauty person, and they're, you know, doing something, and you don't realize that they're not, I'm hearing like judging you, they're admiring you, like they're admiring the conversation. Maybe it's about the rawness, maybe it's about the realness, maybe it's about the conversations that I had during that session. You know, there's something about your energy just being, and your presence being something that draws people in just naturally. It's not about the thing itself. I'm hearing it's not necessarily about the execution. It's about what happens in between that point. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Between the point where something is starting to be created to the end of it. You know, even if you're painting on a canvas and you're painting next to someone, and, you know, you're both painting the same thing, but from a different perspective, and it's about the conversations that's had as you're painting this piece. And I'm hearing it's a masterpiece of its own, because it's in those moments of exchange where your words are never forgotten, where your energy and company is never forgotten. Anytime somebody looks back at that art, they think about the conversation that you had, or the space that you held for them, and the things in which you said, or the things in which you didn't say, right? The looks in which you gave them, and those, you know, glances, or the looks that you didn't give them, right? Those kind of energies, that's what I'm seeing for you. It's what happens in that in-between space and time that's actually magical. You know, that's what the bus stop is. The bus stop is a transit point, and it's not forever, but it's a moment where it's like a temporary companion, you know? It is like we're walking each other back home, but sometimes it's about enjoying the journey back to yourself. And there's just something beautiful about that. I don't know how to articulate it or what analogy to give, but there is just something so beautiful about those subtle moments. I'm hearing it's in the mundane moments. It's in those moments of, I'm hearing stillness before your next breath. It's in the moments of your face when you're thinking about something and then you say it out loud. It's the moments where you laugh to yourself. It's in like those moments that you feel like are most mundane, like curve. Okay, so this is beautiful because you have spectrum. There's something around seeing something from a complete different spectrum of light, right? Seeing something from frequency and vibration, right? This is about others sensing things, and this is about a light that changes its form, right? It's a wave that changes its form. So I'm going to go ahead and read it for you. Light curve. Because this is you. It's a card to represent you, or the energy that you emit. I'm hearing it's a feeling of safety. You know, it kind of reminds you of Cancer in the 11th house. You know, anyone that has this aspect, it's someone that creates like a safe haven for a network or a community. It's almost like a safe haven that's created. So a changeable wave, embrace the changes, the variation of brightness of an object over time. It provides information about the physical processes which occur. So yeah, this talks about something that's beneficial. It's luminous, and its stability will vary in intensity. Since its path is not linear, it's important to remember this at the bottom of a wave. The light will shine again. This memory will prevent resignation or abandon from happening while the wave is changing. Knowing that hope should not be abandoned, we cannot predict how the future will unfold. Navigate the fluctuating waves. Adapting to changes along the journey will be key to progress. Versatility is key. So I'm seeing you as a changeable wave. There could be something around you being unpredictable, like your unpredictable journey that unfolds. I feel like it's a journey of, it's not, you know what this is? I know what this is. It took a while to get here, but we've arrived. Let's get it before we forget. It's not because of what you do. It's literally because of who you are. And because you're magic, the magic of who you are is infused into anything that you do. That's what this is. I'm seeing someone go from cooking to doing makeup to, I don't know, doing golf, from golf to going swimming, from going swimming to going on a journey, from, it's not because of where you are as well. It's because of who you are. And I'm hearing no matter where you are in your journey, the essence of who you are remains. I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's not because of where you are. Whether that's in a position that you would see as like successful and redefining what that success is. I'm hearing success is your essence that cannot be replicated. Yeah. So I'm going to love and leave you right there. I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Whatever this is, it's cross-pollinating very, very rapidly for you. And yeah, keep being you, because you're definitely a magnet, a center point of attraction right now. And it feels like there's a lot that's going to be collapsing into reality. I'm going to be honest, I do want to continue doing this, but I just want to fix my microphone. Give me a second, guys. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we are back. So I was going to cut the reading there, but I had to swap over my thing so I could get my thing on my camera, the thing and the thing, you know. I had to make sure that my mic was working real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. I do actually want to take a look at an energy in regards to what is collapsing into reality as a result of that. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the bees. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bees for you. The bees is scintillation. Oh, and this is star energy, right? It's 11th house. So the bees is definitely some kind of support system that you have. And microgravity is something that just feels so effortless. Like it just feels like it flows. We'll go ahead and read scintillation. Scintillation, I always see it as like a download, also just like a spark in general. It's a flash of light. So you may not see this. Whenever I see a flash of light, I also see exposure. So you could be being exposed to a larger network, community, audience, or just like organizations. This is about social groups. Whatever this is, it's you being exposed on a higher level, or the bees being exposed to you. Oh, it feels like others are intersecting with something that you're putting out there in some way, or just ways that you're putting yourself out there. And this flash of light is others being exposed to your frequency or your essence, and it feels resonant. It feels relatable in some way. Scintillation is a phenomenon which consists of a quick explosion of light, which can be of low or high intensity. So yeah, this is like a quick exposure of light. I literally saw that, right? So this glare of intense light indicates that something or someone has a quality that they are normally missing. Oh, I love this. So you hold space for others to be authentic in their own skin. And this could be resonant in regards to just the soul's journey, right? It's something I'm hearing that's universal. So it is a brief but good omen that can repeat itself. It is important to bear in mind that this is an expression of light and energy. What did I talk about? I talked about you having a exothermic reaction where you literally transfer like this light, this joy, this heat to your surroundings. So it's something that you're transmitting, right? That's being received, and it's being received very, very well. So ultimately, it does not matter how long it lasts or if it will be repeated. Instead, one must be able to enjoy the light that it brings. And there's something around your light being, I'm hearing, not just received well, but actually celebrated, right? Whatever this is, it's It's beautiful. And we have Temple of Truth here at the base, which is literally authenticity, and it talks about authentic self-expression, and the throat chakra, which is literally blending the things that you've been seeded onto this planet to, I'm hearing, do. Okay? I'm hearing it's the moments that you enjoy your own like performance, but it's not performance based, it's just expression, right? So there could be something about expressing yourself is its own captivating show of some kind. That's what I'm seeing. And there's something around different kind of like, I don't want to say celebrity, but it's like a different kind of status where people want to see you do anything, like anything. I don't know what this is, but there's something around that, like, think bigger. That would be my message to you. Think bigger. The temple path and action. Okay, so you're being guided inwards when it comes to new ways to move outwardly. Okay, this talks about success is yours. There is something that you're being guided to do on a soul level, though, when it comes to doubling down your action. If you want to see great results, right? It says you will see great results, but it does require what's it called? It's something specific. It does require amplified energy, right? It does require increased efforts, okay? Increased efforts to see your goal through into completion. Right, let's see. Let's get the tarot back. So you're an Ace of Cups. What would the bees tell you? Page of Wands. Your optimism and something. Okay, I'm hearing even being optimistic to just do anything or try is refreshing. I'm hearing it fills those around you with a new realm of possibilities. I'm hearing there's something around owning the moment. Two of Cups. And feeling safe to do so. Yeah, I'm seeing this be your moment right now. This is your moment. Step into it. Step into it. Right, I'm just going to get one card for the most likely outcome. You have two. Fox P2, which is communication being key, and Golden Hour. The most important thing is how you speak to yourself. Golden Hour talks about a spatial or special light that's being made available for you. And there's something around speaking to yourself as if it's your golden hour before your golden hour. There's something around this specifically for you. Golden Hour also talks about something that's going to be revealed. Let me go ahead and read it for you. Spatial or special light insight. It is the time where the sunlight illuminates the upper layers of the atmosphere before it is born. I'm seeing this be you born into this realm. In the past, twilight was the time most awaited by astronomers, and it is also for many of us. I'm seeing those around you like kind of anticipate what it is you're going to do next. So light, like everything else, changes during the day, but sunrise and sunset are still the source of astonishment for all those who witness them. At both times, the atmosphere becomes passive, reflective, and admirable. This period before the departure or arrival of the sun is where the sky looks clear, free, illuminated, and mystical. This is you. Light spreads in all directions through air molecules, spreading light and energy throughout the environment. Wow. I open my mind and soul to all that expansion. And it refers how a compass and a mattress are something that is a sublime sunset. So there's almost comfortability in following your inner compass and where and what it is that your soul just feels called to do and called to take in action towards. I no longer sleep on the asphalt of harsh sensation. So you're no longer going unconscious or not taking action towards something or allowing your unconscious fears to guide your life when it comes to not cutting the onion that is in front of you. That's what this is. You know, cut that onion. Maybe you're the onion, right? Maybe there's something that you need to kind of unravel. Maybe there's loads of different layers to you. And yeah, that's the energy. It's honestly quite like mysterious, but also not. Maybe it's just the way that you do something or how you got to where it is that you are. But I'm hearing the product of that is just beautiful. You know? I'm seeing the gift in itself. You unwrap the gift but that you receive, but the unknown is where did it come from? Or what happened in between the period of the gift being created to it landing in your hands. That's what it feels like. Like, who is this person? How are they the way that they are? Like, what makes them have that perspective? You know, all these different kind of things. That's what I'm seeing being the mystery, the in-between time. And I'm hearing that's what you're being called to bask in right now. It's the product that has no description on the back. Have you guys ever seen that? And it's like, what is in here? Like, what was this person's life experience to lead them to where it is that they are? You know, there's something around that. So I don't know what this is. That's how I feel reading this energy. Give them that perspective. Yeah, it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna go, you know. Yeah, if you're not ready to subscribe to the channel, do consider subscribing. I'd love to have you around. This was such an interesting energy to read. I wasn't expecting it at all. Personal reading details are also down below. There's probably going to be a waiting list for October by the time you're seeing this. Under the rare occasion that I do unlock any reading positions in September, you guys will know on the community page. Also check out Water Spirit if you guys are looking for some high quality AA grade jewelry. They're a small family owned business that handcraft these beautiful gemstones. And yeah, they have beautiful eclipse pairings as well. Loads of exciting collections that are being released during this period. So I'll speak to you very, very soon. Until next time, bye. Don't care if I stay.